Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Gun. My name is Thomas. I'm a regional flight attendant, and today I begin a 4-day trip. I was off for 4 days, and it was kind of a bitter 4 days, a lonely 4 days, as you know. Pretty much my whole family caught COVID, basically, and I couldn't spend time with anybody, so it was just kind of one of those things like I was alone for 4 days. Like I said, it was bittersweet. I enjoyed the rest, and also I didn't because I couldn't spend time with my family. But everybody's doing well. They only have a few more days of quarantine and then they're done. Other than that, today I have a 3-leg day. I go do a Shreveport turn, and then I end up in Chattanooga for my layover tonight. If anything changes, I'll keep you all guys updated. I'm finna get on this shuttle, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Chattanooga. Good afternoon, everybody. So I made it here to Chattanooga. Today's flights were very uneventful. Nothing went on today. I am sleepy because I procrastinated and decided to wash clothes, get my bag ready for this 4-day trip. I'm around 11 o'clock last night, so I only got about 4 hours to sleep because I got up at 5 this morning. So I am sleepy, and I think I'm going to take a nap. But other than that, and I don't think I've shown you this hotel here is the same brand, which I didn't realize we weren't staying at the same hotel, because I wanted Waffle House, and our last hotel was across the street from a Waffle House, and now we're not there no more. Same brand, but just in a different area. So I guess I can't get my Waffle House. I'm not really hungry. I just wanted Waffle House for whatever reason. And that's it. That's all I have for you today. I am going to take a nap because I am sleepy. Tomorrow, I do have a 6:11 van tomorrow morning, and I think tomorrow is one of my longer days of this trip, I think. But I keep updating you as time goes on, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 2 of 4, and slept pretty well yesterday. Like I slept, like I told you, I don't know how to take naps. I guess I need to learn how to start taking naps, but I actually ended up falling asleep about a couple of hours after I got here, and then I ended up sleeping till about 3 o'clock this morning, and woke up and then went back to sleep for another hour or whatever, and now I'm up. Now getting ready to go to the van. Today is a 4-leg day. Go from Chattanooga to Detroit, Detroit to Albany, Albany back to Detroit, and then I'm supposed to make it to Burlington, Vermont, but I'm not for sure if that's going to happen or not with the hurricane that's moving up the East Coast, and it's coming inland. So we'll see what happens by the time I get to Detroit and see what actually really happens if I actually go to those places because of the hurricane and the winds. But I'll keep you guys updated. And also, I want to let you know, so I was talking on the van yesterday as we was coming here, and the van driver was kind of giving us a little rundown of the history of Chattanooga. So I told him that the Tennessee Aquarium, when I was a child, was the only aquarium in the Southeast. This was before the Georgia Aquarium. This was before any other aquarium. I don't think there is anyone, but I'm not for sure. But this was definitely before the Georgia Aquarium, that the Tennessee Aquarium was the only aquarium and the largest in, I want to say, the Southeast, maybe the United States at the time. I'm not for sure. I didn't look this up, but this is just me going off my memory from when I was a child. But every school that I knew in the Metro Atlanta area would always take field trips up here to Tennessee, to Chattanooga, to the aquarium, and to the other places up here, because they have a lot of different things to do in Chattanooga, because Chattanooga is only an hour and a half from Atlanta, if that. It might not even be that, driving, I should say. So it was a quick day trip, field trip for us when we came up here to the aquarium. We left early that morning and came back that afternoon. But that's just a fun little something that's here. If you want to look into Chattanooga, Chattanooga is, sits around behind the Lookout Mountains as well. So just a little fact. I know it's probably useless to some people, but I just wanted to tell you that because he brought up about the aquarium, and I know everybody wants to go to the Georgia Aquarium, but there's also one here in Chattanooga for those that did not know. But I'll see you guys a little bit later on if I get to Burlington tonight. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 4 legs and 11.5 hour duty day. Then my overnight is only 10 hours. I do have a 5:40 report time in the morning, but tomorrow's a short day, it's only 2 legs. So today on her flight from Albany to Detroit, we was a full flight. Everything was, capacity, we were oversold. So I don't know if the gate agent did this or people tried to swap their seats, but there was an infant in arms sitting on if you're facing the cabin, it was sitting on the right side. And for all those who don't know, on our planes, the right side only has 2 oxygen masks. So that means only 2 people can sit over there and occupy that. But if there are 3 people, that means somebody's gonna be without a mask. So I had to move the parents over to the left side, and the dad was giving me grief like, why we gotta move? And I was like, first of all, in my head, I'm thinking, I'm not invested in this. That's your child. Like, I'm trying to do the safety to make sure if we lost cabin pressure, that your child has an oxygen mask. And he was, and I was just like, do you, and I just happened to move them. But I explained to him exactly why they needed to be on that side, because it has 3 oxygen masks and the other only has 2. He still was, and I think it was the fact of it took him a minute to actually get settled down, and they actually settled in, and now they got to move again. I get it, and also if it was on the gate agent should have known to keep them on the left hand side and not the right hand side of the plane. But it is what it is. It happens all the time. We just move them. It's the first time I ever had anybody had an issue with it, but it is what it is. Other than that, that's all I have for you today. That's all that happened on my 4 legs. Try to get as much rest as possible because, well, tomorrow's a short day, but it's the getting up early and the short overnight, like 10.5 hours, which, again, if you break it all down, I get close to 7 or 8 in the actual hotel if I break it all down like that. But I'll see you guys tomorrow morning once I get up for day 3. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 3 of 4. I'm on the elevator. I have 5 minutes to get down to the van or whatever. So I was editing the other clips from this video, and I noticed that it seems like my mouth is moving faster than the words. I do have a new camera, so if that's what it looks like, then that's the reason why, because I do have a new camera. But I only have 2 legs today. I go to Roanoke, Burlington to Atlanta to back to Roanoke, and I'm done today before 12 o'clock. So that's all I have today, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on. We've actually avoided the storm, so nothing actually happened. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Roanoke, Virginia. If nothing changes, I do have a 2-hour sit in between. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on. So I made it here to Roanoke. My time was a little off this morning. We got here before 1 o'clock. Today's flights, let me just we had a little medical situation going from Burlington to Atlanta. The guy, well, I wasn't a point of contact, so I was getting my cart set up to do service for main cabin, and my flying partner went out to pass out the drinks for her first class. Somebody got her attention about a guy that was in comfort. Basically, he blacked out, and he was, shaking. So we were asking him questions like, are you diabetic? He said he doesn't know. We asked, was anything else hurting? So he said no, nothing else was hurting. So me and my flying partner just came to the conclusion that his blood sugar probably got low, the reason for him blacking out, which we didn't know. And we gave him some orange juice and a cookie to kind of raise his blood sugar level a little bit, but he still was kind of like not okay to our comfort level to be like he can just walk off the plane and go wherever he needed to go. So we kept the captain in the loop and let him know what happened, and we were 40 minutes out, and I called him and told him, hey, let's just have medical personnel meet us. at the gate so they can check him out, and you know, they took him off. Hopefully everything is okay with him. I have to do a flight incident report for that because that did take place on the plane and it was an incident in a sense. But yeah, he wasn't okay. Hopefully he is now, and that he got the proper medical treatment that he deserved or needed, I should say. Also, it was some funky people on the plane today, and I have the biggest headache because on all the flights today, both flights coming from Burlington, also coming up here, and it was just like, man, and I'm already sleepy because you know what? This right here is calling my name. I'm taking this nap because I have one leg tomorrow. I ended up dropping a turn because my classmate, she posted on the Facebook group, she was looking for a high credit turn. Now, a high credit turn for me at our company will be something that's worth 4 hours because that's probably the longest flights that we have, because since we only go to the Midwest and to the East Coast, 4 hours is a high credit turn. To put that into equivalents for mainline, it might be something like Atlanta to Seattle, Seattle back to Atlanta, which I don't think they do that. But, you know, just something that's high credit. And so she took that from me. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I get to go home at 7 o'clock, you know, and I don't have to work to turn to White Plains. But other than that, that's all that happened. You know, me and my flying partner, we kind of worked together on the situation at hand. You know, there's no panic. We didn't want to call for any medical personnel just for the simple fact of what's going on, like with COVID. We don't want anybody to think that it's COVID related because we're asking for medical personnel. So it didn't get to that. It didn't get to that point where we thought he might need medical attention. We just basically monitored him, and he just was kind of like woozy a little bit. So, and I think, like I said, I think it was because his blood sugar was low. We both thought it was his blood sugar being low and the reason for the blackout. He just blacked out or whatever. So, but other than that, we had a great day, you know, besides that incident, and everything else was great. But I'll see you guys probably tomorrow because I'm going to take a nap, and I'm not going to probably wake up probably until later on tonight. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 4. It is go home day. And also today is my birthday. You know, I've been blessed to see 37 years on this earth. And I continue to have, you know, plenty more. And I don't have anything planned today because everybody in my family is still going through the COVID protocols. And I don't really celebrate my birthday like that because nobody plans anything. But if somebody was, I wouldn't have anything against it. But other than that, today I only have one leg. I just go from Roanoke to Atlanta, then I'm done for the day, then I'm off for 3 days, and then I start another 4-day to close out August with. I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Atlanta and I close out this video. And if you give me a happy birthday or comment happy birthday, I want to say thank you for that, and I appreciate it. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Hello everybody, so I made it back to Atlanta. I'm done, just one and done for me today. It's a little bit going on before 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna go home, take a nap, get up and see what else I can get into for my birthday today. Might cook me a nice birthday dinner, might go out to eat. I'm not for sure yet which one I might do. Other than that, I'm off for 3 days like I said earlier this morning. I don't plan on really doing too much for these 3 days, getting myself prepared for my last trip of the month of August, also preparing for my vacation next month. As always, if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. To my returning subscribers, thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. And as always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them. I'm out.